All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do something real quick. I don't want to name the video. It's happening all over again. And Lord wills, as brothers can see on the screen, I have this article here from The Hill, and it says Shanghai, which is in China, imposes a lockdown in efforts to control uh, the Big O outbreak. All right, so what's happening all over again? The last year, when this whole thing, Crown Royal 19 thing, first broke out, it started first in China. All right, and now it died off for a little while or whatever. It went away. All right, for a little while, and now it's coming back. It's like it's coming back strong. So I'm gonna read this real quick, and I'm gonna get another article. All right, because it's happening all over again, man, all over again. And this time, the lockdowns and things like that are gonna be way more devastating. All right, but it says Shanghai announces on Sunday, which was yesterday, that it will introduce a series of lockdowns in an effort to test the entire population of 26 million people for the Crown Royal, you know what, amid outbreak of the Big O variant. The lockdowns and testing will begin on Monday uh, and last until April 1st. So that's today for areas for areas east of I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. Areas west of the river will then undergo restrictions and testing from April 1st through April 5th, according to the New York Times. All right. So again, it's happening all over again. All right. And let me show this to you real quick. Salakia, 1 second, please. Salakia, brothers. This is another article I have here from the medical press, and it says UK Crown Royal infections near record high. So in the UK, it's all over again. The same path that it took. This whole thing took the first time around. It's taking the same path again. Salakia. And they're talking about it here in Babylon the Great too. Um, low key, they're not really giving a lot of media attention to it, but they are, speaking about it. There are certain articles that are speaking about it, how it's kicking back up again. The the Crown Royal virus levels reaches all-time high in Scotland and Wales, and are near record levels in England, with around 4.2 million people infected across the UK last week. Officials figures showed Friday. All right, so again, it's happening all over again. I can't remember if it was after when it hit China. I think it was around the same time it started affecting the UK. All right, I can't remember if it affected Babylon or the UK or countries in Europe first. I can't remember if it did, but I know the I think it was. I think it did hit the Europe and other countries first, and then it kind of slid its way over to Babylon on the west coast. Um, over here to Babylon on the west coast. I remember the lockdowns and stuff, and the curfews and all that stuff, and the banning of air travel. All right, happened around the same time. All right, here in Babylon and in Europe. But I know the disease kicked off first in of course, where China. All right, that's where it originated from, and now they're going into heavy lockdowns, and now the UK is talking about the infections are reaching a record high, and in Babylon they're talking about it. So it's happening all over again. All right, and that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to read, just to just to put it out there. I'm pretty sure all the brothers out there are paying attention, but maybe a new listener might come across it. All right, yeah, they're about to go. This whole thing is about to happen all over again, and it's going to be. And I'm just speaking as a man, but the way it's looking, this whole thing is about to happen all over again. All right, and the lockdowns and things will be way more devastating, and this could lead us into Jacob's trouble. All right, with these lockdowns and restrictions, you got shortages of food, shortages of gas. If you look at the, let me just get this one script and I'm gonna close it up. If you look at the, they're talking about the record level. I mean, it's like the prices of gas. If you if you notice, a lot of gas pumps got the bags over them now, showing that they're out of gas, and they've been like that for like a few days in my area. Not all the stations, but a good number of stations. Their bags on the pumps, and that shows that of course they're out of gas. All right, and it's been like that for a few days at certain gas. It's one gas station. It's been like that for like a week, almost. All right, an S&S store. So they not only is the gas sky high, they're running out of gas, like they warned a few months ago. They said that it was going to run out of gas. All right, the shelves are still bare, and now you got this old Crown Rail 19 thing popping back up again. So it's about to go down, man, and it's going to be way more devastating this time. All right, let me get one scripture and I'm going to close it up. All right, this is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. All right, see then that ye walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise. All right, walking circumspect, paying attention to everything that's going on right now. All right, in the world. All right, current events and things like that. And most importantly, listening to the prophets of the Lord, which are the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone and brothers that teach the same doctrine. All right, that are linking the current events in the world up with prophecy. All right, the correct way. Verse 16, redeeming the times. Yeah, they're talking about a CBDC2 now more than ever, where everybody, pretty sure brothers heard Biden's speech. All right, he said that there's the new form of payment coming, a CBDC. Then the other interview he gave, he said there's a new world order coming. And then the last one he gave, he was talking about cyber attacks and pretty much that you're on your own. So we're living in some evil times, man, some evil days. Things are about to get, shit is about to go down, man. All right. Verse 16, redeeming the times because the days are evil. Right, redeeming the times because the days are evil. Bad times are coming, man. More lockdowns, checkpoints, famine. All right, a lack of food, a lack of bread and water. All right. Soon there probably won't be no gas. You won't be able to buy any gas because there won't be no gas. People complain about the prices. Soon there won't be any gas to buy. All right. So yeah, man, things are gonna get bad. Let me get one more scripture. And I wouldn't be, and brothers started with the elders and brothers ranking on down have been saying, there's nothing behind. There was a bigger, it's like a bigger reason for the jab. And, if the infection rates are going up and all of that, the you can it's pretty much safe to say the jab has something to do with it. But we just gotta wait and see. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself, right? Realizing what time you're in. All right, we're in the last days of the last days, and the prophecies speak about some rough days ahead. All right, you got to prepare yourself, and the only way you can prepare yourself is getting under the umbrella of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Slack it 1 second, please, Slack. All right, Slack. These people in Babylon are fucking weird, man. But anyway, back in 2 Ezra chapter 9 verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou well understand. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand, and that's going on. All right, earthquakes and uproars of people in the world, and the uproars here in Babylon are going to get a lot more hectic, man. All right, due to the shortages. Scripture say they should not regard their kings and their princes, these politicians and all of that. All right, because people are going to start going crazy, man. Bum rushing their capital, the Senate, their because people are going to want to answer, going to want answers, bum rushing their local what you call it, the whatever you call it, the courthouses and all of that, looking for answers, looking for these politicians and all of that. All right, because they're going to wake up and realize that they've been deceived. All right, by their governments and all of that. All right, there's going to be more protests and they're going to be violent, like that attack on when they bum rush the Capitol building. There's going to be more of that. All right, more people complaining about the lack of groceries, the lack of gas. All right, and ultimately all hell is going to break loose at the end of the deal for the people in the world. And then shalt thou well understand that it is the most high expected these things, even from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Right, because everything that's going on in the world right now is prophecy. All right, prophecies taking place between the war, this back and forth with Russia and Ukraine and Babylon and the European nations. to a lack of food in the grocery stores, um, gas shortages, to doing away with the Federal Reserve note. All right, all of that is a prophecy, man. All right, that the Most High warned about. Verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, the end is manifested. Right, everything that's going on in the world, all right, is all prophecy, man. All right, and it shows how close we are to the end, because the Lord Yahweh Shai told the disciples things that were going to happen in the world before the destruction came. All right, and pretty much all of them is going on, man, right now. No earthquakes in diverse places, um, uproars of the people. All right, or the Lord Yahweh Shai spoke about people standing up to fight against one another with swords. All those things that the Lord warned about. Roughly paraphrasing, pretty much is going on right now, man. All right. So we're at the last days of the last days. All right. So with that, again, it was a little bit longer than I thought. I really just wanted to read those articles, but the Wada Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for allowing me to bring out two precepts. All right, but that's pretty much it. I really just wanted to warn about this whole Crown Rail 19 thing rearing its head again. All right, and it's taking the same path it did when it first started. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to the brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.